Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Tarot Reading. This is the Daily Tarot Reading for Sunday, July 27th, 2025. Thanks for being here. Things look a little differently today, and the camera's a little bit more shaky. That is because I am on the road. I'm traveling these next couple days, and so I'm actually doing this in my hotel room so we can get a daily reading for Sunday. As always, this is a universal reading for the collective. This is an overarching reading of that energy for the day to help us understand what we may need to know as we move forward in the day, to help us gain insight, wisdom, information, and possibly even if we look at it later in the day and we go back and review this reading, perhaps gain some insight that way as we reflect on the events of the day and how these cards and the message they had might have impacted that. So today I'm just going to pull, I'm doing this one-handed because I'm holding the camera with the other hand. So I've already shuffled these, but I'm going to do a couple of just quick cuts. And I'm using the Light Seer Tarot. I figured if I'm traveling, I might as well go with an absolute favorite. I'm just going to pull a couple cards to get us started. No more than 3, just because of the unusual situation I find myself in here. I hope everyone has had a good weekend so far. I've had a lovely weekend of travel and out in the mountains and just enjoying just some wonderful energy. All right, so I think that's pretty good. I'm going to go for the first card, which is right here. That's the first one. Second one is out of here. I like that one. It's going to be fun to pile these up with one hand. See what I can do. Third one feels like it needs to come out of this deck. This stack. Yeah, it's right here. Let me put these up here. Yeah, it's this one. All right. So I flip these over. First card is Ace of Swords. Definitely some insight, new ways of thinking. We have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. Or I'm sorry, Four of Cups. This is about today, this Sunday, July 27th. This is about new insight that comes from a place of assurance of the rewards you have felt from work that you have done, and as well as a sense of overcoming this energy of the Four of Cups, which can be kind of a melancholy. There's a sense of overcoming melancholy, overcoming this sense of boredom or apathy. And you've been able to really move forward. And this is, again, a physical card. So this is about moving forward with your physical interests, with your money, with your finances, with your home and hearth. It almost feels like there is a chance today for boredom and apathy, and that should be really avoided because there's a chance for a new insight today. There's a chance for a very clear-cutting idea to come forward today to help you move forward and further with this Nine of Pentacles, to even help you move forward to the Ten of Pentacles card. Yeah, there's a sense of it'd be easy today to move backwards or to think backwards, to be too static and to not embrace the energy of new ideas and a new concept. And this new idea and concept is based off of the work you have already done, the work you have done with the physical realm, with your finances, your job, and again, your hearth and home. So do what you can today to not fall into this idea of everything's boring. Here, this person is completely ignoring the pot of the rainbow pot and is instead melancholy about the empty 3 pots here to her right, our left. Kind of looking out over this field and not paying attention to that someone here, if you look, is handing them a golden rainbow with all sorts of wonderful energy. And this is what's going to lead to that insight. This is what's going to lead into this really seeing something, almost seeing something new for the first time based on the hard work you've done already and being able to enjoy that hard work today. So definitely not a day to be in your feels too much, especially if those feels are of, apathy or I've done everything, I can't do anything else. That's not the case today. The case is to look at all that you have done so far and your successes and how they have brought you to this place of where you are right now, which will put you in a much better spot for this creative insight to come out for you and to become aware to you and for yourself to be open to it. The energy feels very ripe today for this sort of new cutting insight that will help move you forward. But you're only going to get there if you stay in motion and not dwell on things that maybe you feel are you've done the best you can, or you feel that you have emptied, right? And there's nothing left to do. That's not the case. So definitely a day of new insights based on the work that you have done to get to where you are now. Very important. All right, so I'm going to grab a punctuation card here. Again, the Angels and Ancestors deck. And I'm just going to make a couple piles here. A little haphazard, but a rough shuffle. And then I'm just going to cut to that one. And our punctuation card is stand your ground. Mountains. Mountains are so good at helping you feel that earth energy, right? The earth energy from this Pentacles card and the energy. Stand your ground in confidence that you still have more to do, that you still have more insights to come, and that don't let your emotions spin you into an idea that you've done all you can do and there's nothing left to do. That's not the case. Stand your ground with it and start looking for these new ideas and the energy that is going to be present today for those new ideas. See if I see anything else here or feel anything else. One thing that's popped out to me is that, so here's this woman in the Knight of Pentacles, and she is freeing this bird, dove or falcon, and she's freeing it and letting it go, right? She's lifting it up. And it's funny how this is angled right towards this new idea, this idea of, by letting this idea and moving this and releasing it and moving it forward, it's going to spark something new. And it's funny how she is lifting this up and upward, and the woman in the Four of Cups is sort of letting things go to the side and not paying attention and not looking up and not rejoicing in the work that she's done already. So stand your ground today, get grounded, get connected, What does the archetype of mountains mean to you today? How does that make you more solid? How does that make you feel grounded about the work that you want to do today and your role in moving it forward? Okay. Well, I hope this was helpful. Please leave a like and don't forget to share and subscribe. I will probably be doing one more like these for Monday. And we'll get back to the regular readings here next week. Stand your ground here on this last day of the weekend. And stand your ground, it's like stand your ground with positivity. You have a choice here to stand your ground with positivity, which is going to lead to even more wonderful insights and inspiration, versus this apathetic boredom, feeling like you've done everything you can. So yeah, stand your ground with positivity today, and I think you'll see some really great things happen before the day's over. Okay. Peace and strength, everybody. Take care. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.